Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Blitsgaming. This time we're playing Star Trek Online. We carry on where we left off. Now we've got the fix after that warp bug. So we've got the Pt2 and we're just about to start the Children's of War. So now we've got also got a new bridge officer. Part of the bug fix, and just going through his abilities. He's a science officer, and we've got an engineer, Tamav, and obviously our first officer we had was a tactical officer. So now let's get on with the show. Start Children's of War.
Looks like we got here before the Klingons, Captain. We should make the most of this advantage. What are your orders?
I've managed to establish comms with the colony. It's not a great signal, but it's the best we're gonna get. Putting him through now.
Hello, Captain. What can I do for you? Run that by me again. Your signal's breaking up. Did you say Klingons? What about them?
We just lost contact with Corvan 2, Captain. Something's blocking all subspace signals in this area. There's a comm satellite nearby. It should boost our signal so we can warn the ships and the colony.
The SAT uses our security protocols. We should be able to access it.
Okay, let's get to the satellite, give it a boost, communicate with the people down below, find the Klingons, shoot them all to dead, and save the planet.
Scanning in progress.
Our hails are still blocked. The Klingons may be attempting to isolate the planet before they land. Orders, Captain?
Not from orbit, Captain. The Klingons are disrupting transporter operations at the local level. Colonial evacuation on a mass scale could be problematic. We may have to try to hold the Klingons here until Starfleet reinforcements arrive.
Klingon forces inbound on an attack vector, Captain!
Well, lock favours and blast them out of the galaxy.
Those civilians won't last long against Klingons. We need to help them.
Captain, I have short-range comms again. Long-range signals are still blocked. I've updated the colony. However, the Klingons have started to send down attack squads. What are your orders?
Captain, the civilians are trying to fight the Klingon landing craft.
I think I can break through the Klingon jamming and hail the civilians.
Let's shoot our ships, save the civilians, and beam down. That's my orders.
Civilian vessels, disengage immediately. I repeat, disengage.
Target's shields have failed.
Roger that, Starfleet. All ships, fall back.
All civilian ships stay warped out.
hold off the Klingons for long. I'm reading more enemy ships on long-range sensors as well. It won't be long before the colony is overrun. I recommend we beam down to help the miners while we can.
Okay, just beam down. Take the crew member with me. You have a choice to take them or not, which to take them, and you have a choice to pick which character you want to go with you as well.
Oh, this isn't good. According to our readings, over half the colony has been overrun by the Klingons. At the rate they're moving, this area will fall in less than an hour. Right. Lead the way, Captain. I've got your back.
Now I've got a crew member. You can actually now check what weapon he's got and if he's got the inventory for healing bottles and shield batteries. To make sure we don't die because he will use them automatically.
Thanks. We didn't think anyone got our distress signal. Glad that's not true. We were about to surrender. We didn't have any weapons. We do have some spare armor suits for you and your officers, though. They're in the crates next to the gate. This code will open the gate. Chief Smythe and some of the others are still in there. I know it's asking a lot, but if you can, please, save them. Here are the codes to the gate. You have to save the Chief and the others.
Press the U key to view your status, or the status of your ship and bridge officer. This is your character. Here you can see your equipped items and devices.
So here we got inventory. And we're just going to add the armor to my character and to the officer we brought down with us. I rename my officers. I'd stick bridge on the end or ground. So when I'm fighting, I know exactly who I'm taking with me.
Hey, be careful. There's a lot of Klingons down there.
Your Starfleet can't help you now.
Please, stop! Help! Thank you.
If you crouch, you get a longer range.
Starfleet, we're safe!
It's just us up here, Captain. No sign of Sabrova or Ticonderoga.
Fighting the bulk the hardest because you have to keep recycling your weapon.
Stay back! I'm warning you! Hang on. You're Starfleet!
You were the one who contacted us, yeah?
Do I actually look like a Klingon? Oh yes, I don't think so.
I'm glad you're here. As I'm sure you can guess, we're all a little on edge. If it wasn't for Fletcher visiting family here, I'd have eaten a disruptor blast by now. Not to be critical, but where are the rest of you? Oh, that's not good. We're in big trouble. These Klingons mean business. They've locked us out of the mine, probably down there robbing us blind while we speak. No way we can beam anyone down to stop them. And they've probably killed all our security there by now. Glad to hear it. We're definitely going to need that help. There's some gear in those crates. Use it.
So now what I just picked up, I picked up an ability. If you see at the top, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 abilities we can have, and there's literally dozens of different ones throughout the game. And we're going to use the mine, was just what it gave us, and they're all different, depends what class you are.
Okay, I think we can hook up the field emitter to the power core and modify it to broadcast a field over the entire facility. It's a short-term solution, but it could be what we need to keep the Klingons from getting any more of their troops down there. I know, right? Well, first things first. I'm reading a device at the base of the mine entrance. If you can set up a jumper between it and the main command console, you'll be able to reroute the field's power flow. That'll open up the mine for you and set up things for my plan. All right, we're in business. Almost. I'm gonna need someone to be my hands down there.
Hey, nice work. Perfect timing, too. I can hear the Klingons coming. We're about to have some really unpleasant company. Lend me your communicator. If your engineer can walk me through it, I'll get the job done. Just keep him off me, okay?
Right, here they come. Let them have it!
Okay, I need you to pull the actuator, invert it, and jam it back.
Okay, it's in there. I think I got it.
So you're just sticking the mine down. Hopefully the Klingons will walk over it and blow up.
Oh, and don't electrocute yourself. Please.
Okay, Chief, any time now.
I'm a miner, not an engineer. Almost there. Okay, got it.
Good job, Chief. The field looks stable.
The system is still clear, Captain, but those Klingon ships are getting closer. The faster you can finish up down there, the better. Least I could do. Thank you for putting your lives on the line here. We won't forget it. You didn't have to come help us, least of all by yourselves. But we're really happy you did.
You got it. There's no way I'm sitting around and letting the Klingons take this place without a fight. Oh, and sorry about that whole phaser in the face thing earlier. Won't happen again. Klingons worry about me, not the other way around. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get moving.
a target, shoot back, huh?
Just in case you're wondering, there is mods in this game, and you can actually go as far as making your own episodes.
Oh, it's locked. I suppose we'll just have to knock.
What? Bombing has stopped! Something's wrong. Secure the dilithium and prepare it for immediate transport. Now!
Not so fast, Klingon. You're done here.
Enemy target on sensor.
Go back to Kronos while you still can. Medic!
Captain, we're picking up some strange energy readings near your position. What's going on down there? Did Ev shoot a reactor or something? Hold on. Okay. I pulled the specs on that unit. It's an older model, but it gets the job done. It uses 2 oscillating beams instead of a fixed pulse. Uh-oh. Well, I'm seeing 3 possible outcomes to this rig overloading. Assuming the rig can handle the increased output, the beams will just keep on oscillating until they hit the planetary core. Then, boom. So, outcome 2. The rig does not handle the power spike and automatically vents the excess energy, violently. The blast hits the field we just put up, partially reflects, and hits the colony. Boom. Outcome 3. You managed to trigger an emergency shutdown before the rig goes nuclear. Still a bad thing, nuclear. Not as bad as, say, a warp core breach, but still bad, so we should definitely try to avoid that. Okay, I found the emergency shutdown mechanism, and good news, it's really easy to operate. It's just a pair of simple switches on 2 separate consoles that have to be activated at the same time. I don't know, I guess it was built that way so a single disgruntled miner couldn't shut down the whole operation. Miners get disgruntled, you know? You can do this. Ask around, see if there are any locals. They might be able to assist.
So we've got to stop myself getting blown to pieces, grab the console, press a few buttons, and that will save the day.
Woo, wow, that was really close. Good job, Captain. The security field is still standing, the mine's secure, and you didn't blow up. And that's good. But the Klingons are still on their way. We could use your help up here when you're ready to beam up.
Now, unfortunately with the game, the way it plays, you can't really do anything wrong. It's just the way it is. Yeah, it could make it more exciting that you could go wrong, press the wrong button, blow us all to pieces.
Woo, wow, that was really cool.
Yeah, see, there's a few other bugs in the game. It keeps repeating itself.
Captain, the colony's security field is holding strong. There's still a lot of Klingon ships heading our way, though. We need to leave, and soon. But there's a problem. Civilian ships travel through here frequently. We need to warn them about the Klingons, or they could warp into the middle of a war zone.
Absolutely. We could even remotely program the signal on a satellite as we leave the system, which we should, soon. The message won't get very far, but anyone who enters the system will get the signal and be able to turn around before it's too late.
To the satellite we go. Change the signal.
We've definitely got their attention, Captain.
And here comes the Klingon.
We've definitely got their attention, Captain. Here they come!
Our ground at the Araucanus arm until the situation became untenable. After we disengaged, we were able to reach Starfleet and call for backup. Others will be arriving as soon as they can. We can't afford to lose this system to the Klingons. Don't mention it. You do the same where our situation's reversed. I believe Captain Schaefer would be proud of you and your crew, Captain. Your efforts to defend the Federation are commendable, and my report will indicate this. Apart from your valor in combat, I'm particularly impressed by your work with the local satellites. Turning them into distant warning beacons was quite clever. Those signals will save a lot of lives. Indeed. I'm sure Starfleet Command has detailed plans for defending Corvan. For now, however, your work here is done. You're to report to the Sol system with the civilians you've rescued. Once you arrive, report to Admiral Kensington for debriefing. Fletcher would make a fine addition to your senior staff. I'll make a note of it in my report to Starfleet Command. You've done well under extraordinary circumstances. Anton's ship is in good hands. Keep up the good work. Shran out.
Some nice new bits. Another officer for the bridge. Another engineer.
We've done all we can, Lieutenant. Let's get to safety while we still can.
Home we go.
After everything we went through out there, going back to Professor Shermer's advanced physics class doesn't seem as scary now. I mean, what's string theory compared to dodging Klingon disruptor blasts or trying to keep a warp core stable? Speaking of scary, think Admiral Kensington's gonna go easy on you? The ship did kind of get beat up. A little. Okay, a lot. The Admiral's office is this way.
Thanks for coming. You've been through a lot. Starfleet Command appreciates your efforts, especially at the Corvin system. I do as well. I've read the official reports, but I'd like to hear your take on it all, in your own words. This Ju'ula has become quite a thorn in our side. You're fortunate. Very few have survived combat with her. Our agents are on the hunt for Ju'ula as we speak. Bringing in the sister of T'Kuvma will be quite a blow to Klingon morale. Rest assured, you're not the only one who wants her to pay for her crimes. Neither do I, unfortunately. Well then, based on what I'm seeing here, you're exactly the kind of officer Starfleet needs now. I know your ship might not be the Enterprise, but you've proven yourself capable of sitting in her center chair. The job's yours if you want it. Yes, under normal circumstances, it would take years of work to get your own command. But these aren't normal circumstances. The war isn't going well for us. We don't have the luxury of waiting years before putting good officers on the line. We need them out there right now. We need you. Yes, Corvin would have been a disaster if it weren't for you and your crew. Starfleet wants to recognize that. Therefore, as of now, I'm making your promotion and command official. I see the same things in you that Schaefer did. Honor his name and make us all proud. I wouldn't recommend it. I have it on good authority. I'm quite a terror when crossed. On to more mundane duties, You'll need to check in with the tailor and update your uniform in a manner appropriate to your new rank. After that, acquire a shuttle for your ship. When you're finished, return to me for new orders.
You don't look unhappy. And that's good, right?
Okay, let's find a tailor. Change over clothes. So it looks like we're going to have to go to the other side of the square. See if they change any of this in the game. This is actually set out slightly different from the original game. Just checking if they go anywhere else. Don't look like it. Still got that light bug. I'm still working on that. Quickly run over the other side.
The various shops are in the main campus building.
Yeah, we go over to the other side. This big glass building. Got the tailor. You've got your inventory screen. Well, say bank-wise. You've got a salesman, a bar. You can sell stuff.
This way. This way.
So we've got the outfit tailor. That's the same as before, what you saw in our first episode. So you need to unlock, you need to join a fleet or make a fleet to unlock the second one. So you can always change your appearance after a while. We've got a uniform. Or do you want to change your rank? Can't remember what rank they said I was now. Trying to find captain. It's not listed yet. Obviously I ain't got that high. You go through all the uniforms, you've noticed the insignia changes slightly, different shape, depends on what. Do you want to be science, engineer, or tactical? And you can do this for your officers, as I said before. Yeah, I don't think I'll be putting a body armour on yet. I mean, you can obviously change the colour to anything you want, really. But we're not going to change nothing at this time. Quite happy as it is, really. And if you've got a watch, some things do cost you money, as in Zen. As I said in the first episode, you have Zen. You collect as you play the game. Again, you've got your bridge officers. We just leave them as they are. That's why we're playing the tutorial, the discovery. They should come in the right uniforms and the right insignia. It's only when we get past level 10 you start doing a normal game. They'll end up having different clothes on, and then we'd have to change them.
Nice, it really fits you.
Let's run over to the ship man. Go for the ships. Talk about escort and shuttle. So we need to see this bloke to get a shuttle. Goes onto our ship. There's quite a few missions available where you have to use your shuttle instead of your starship. And it tells you about the ships. As I said before, cruisers are the biggest ships. They're basically the engineering ship, or as most people call them, a tank. You've got the escorts, they're the firepower. And they're for the tactical people. Put cannons on them, lots of torpedoes, lots of damage. But they're the weakest ship as well. They're the science special. Best way to say what it's like, crowd control. It has the ability to AoE, grab all the people, all the enemy ships, and do certain damage to certain areas of the enemy vessels. Just need to fix the light problem. Solve and run over to the Admiral. Yeah, as you can see, there's other people in the game.
Congratulations on your promotion. Congratulations on your promotion. I will let you know when I have a new task for you. I have a mission for you. We have a situation at the Delta Volanus cluster. One of our research stations there managed to get a partial distress signal off before it was jammed at the source. I need you to get out there and get eyes on the situation. The Klingons are getting bolder since they acquired cloaking technology, but an attack that far into Federation space is bold, even for them. Find out what's going on and render any assistance they might need at the station, if it still exists.
Okay, next episode. Secrets. Okay, before we go, I'm going to show you how to get a Zen. And as I've been going on about it, you probably still don't know what I'm talking about. So we go to our inventory screen, and you click on assets. Scroll to the bottom, and you can see there we got dilithium and refined dilithium. At the moment we've got no refined dilithium. It says that you can have 8,000 dilithium per day per character. I mean, ideally when I play, if I'm really going after dilithium, I have 3 characters on rotation, doing missions over and over and over again to get the 8,000 up. So we'll refine it. And now we can use it to buy weapons, or update weapons in the game. If you want to buy a starship, unlock new characters, uniforms and so on, you have to go to this screen on the exchange and exchange it with other players who have got Zen to sell. And you can see if I put in there 576, we ain't getting hardly anything, because at the end of the day we need a minimum of 3,000 to buy a T6 ship. Now I think that works out about 1 million or close to it. Yeah, 1 million dilithium, refined dilithium. So then we got the refined Zen, or the Zen we've made, and then we can go to the next screen. And on here we can buy, as I said, the T6 ship, unlock new races, new uniforms, bridge loadouts, all sorts of stuff really. And most people are only going to come here for the T6 ship. I mean, it goes on and on. As I said before, if you're a Federation player, you buy a Federation ship. Klingons buy Klingon ships. But I think there is a lock in here, an unlock, where you can actually unlock a Klingon, and then you can play them to play a Federation player, or Federation ship. Now, as I said, when you level, every level, 10 levels, you get a new ship, up to level 40, and after level 40, I mean, you can use your same ship all the way to level 65. You can update its weapons, but you're never going to have the armour and the special abilities these ships got. So, as I said, the best thing to do is get 3 players, 3 different characters on a rotation. And time you get to 65, you should have enough money in Zen to buy a T6 ship. But we'll try it out. It's been a long time since I've done it. I mean, Zen's gone up a lot more since I bought my ships. So we'll see how much we can make between here and 65. And obviously on this other screen, the different screen, where you ain't got to turn it into Zen, you just use refined dilithium. You buy batteries, which charges your energy weapons. Buy space uniforms. There's nothing special on here. Okay, that's me done. I will see you in the next episode of Star Trek Online, or any episode of Blitsgaming. Okay, have fun all. See you all later.